Carlos, hey, Andrew, what would you consider a successful season for Drake Maye? Expectations seems to be all over the place at this moment. Yes, they do. And I would say even the idea of a year two leap being baked in is kind of the problem, right? Now, I expect this from Drake Maye. Everything around him is better. He's a natural player. He's a hard worker. He's smart. There's everything in there. All of the ingredients for a good quarterback in a great season. But just because you have the ingredients doesn't mean the timing and the amounts are there all put together for it to come out when you have a finished product. So I would just say my expectations for him are this. If we are going to compare him a year ago to Josh Allen and Justin Herbert when he was a prospect and then he comes into this situation, I think those comps remain fair 14 months later. And specifically with Josh Allen. Josh Allen as a rookie was throwing darts into the third row at Gillette Stadium and the Bills' last game here in 2018 where he was just all over the place. Okay. He had to rein in the turnovers and boost his accuracy. Year two, he reined in the turnovers. Okay. He was still not willing to take the check down, which we still see with Drake Maye, who is going to wait and figure he has to create. And sometimes he's right, but that's a bad habit long-term to be in. I think he'll be able to rein in the turnovers this year. And I think, just as Josh Allen did in 2019, in year two, when he finished with 20 touchdowns, 9 picks, 3,100 yards, and a 59% completion percentage, that's fair. And you know what? We like Drake Maye a little bit better, don't we? Certainly as a prospect, I liked him better than Josh Allen. Josh Allen probably had a better situation. Still did not have Steph Diggs in his prime, though. In 17 games, here's your expectations. 22 to 24 touchdowns, 10 to 12 picks, 4 to 5 rushing touchdown, and a completion percentage at least north of 63%. We all know there are better stats out there. CPOE, okay, you can go EPA per play. You can go PFF grades if you want, any number of different directions. But for the sake of simplicity and the sake of sticking with our original projections for who this player was before he got to the Patriots and what we've seen since, I think the Josh Allen comp, even if he doesn't reach the upper echelon of what Josh Allen has done now as a literal MVP the entire league, year two, that's totally fine. Herbert, by the way, I said, by the way, 7 times here now. This is also going to go in my notes for this summer. We got to cut that down. Herbert was 38 touchdowns and 15 picks. That is far too many touchdowns to expect from a guy who is working with a bottom 10 to 12, 15 at best skill core around the league.